Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Social Distance Cafe. And before we get started, just a couple of announcements. First of all, very happy to have you here. I think maybe for a few of you, it's the first time at Social Distance Cafe. So just to let you know, we're just about a year old now, and we've done more than 40 events. We mostly do open mics, and if you're interested in performing, please get in touch. The best way to get in touch with us is if you go to the website, and there's a place you can sign up for the mailing list, and you'll get the mailing list, and you'll learn about any concerts we have coming up, and you'll learn about the open mics. We'd be very happy to have you. Um, we've got a few events coming. We have on Saturday, March 27th at 2 p.m., we've got a pretty cool international show. We've got Elsie Franklin from England in the UK. I believe she hails from York. She's a blues style finger picker, plays a resonator guitar, and sings like Memphis Minnie. She's out of this world. I can't wait to see her again. And then we've got Andrew Wilkins from Australia. So we're going to actually try to do England and Australia from here in California at the same time. So that's pretty cool. Things you couldn't used to do. And then in April, 4 p.m. on Saturday, April 24th, we've got Crushing Violets from Long Island. Fantastic band. Just put out a recent album, and I can't wait to see them. I've never actually seen them perform, but I love their music. So, and in between, we've got a lot of open mics coming. I remember the first time I saw Alex playing. I was at the Frets and Refrains camp. Hi to any Frets and Refrainers out there. And I walked over, and there was a little circle listening and sitting with him. And Alex said something like, "Well, I've been working on this tune," and all these people are like leaning in to watch and see what he's going to do. And I thought, well, that's a good sign. And then I watched, and I could see why, because he's a master guitarist, and people were staring and trying to figure out his secrets. Doesn't help. If watching doesn't really help that much, because he's just a damn good guitarist and with beautiful technique. And then come to find out, he writes songs. He's got an album. His album's called Far Horizon. So if you like the songs you hear and you want to support him, it's a free show, but you can buy a copy of the album. I will put his email address up. As he said, the best way to buy it is you can get it via email from him. It's also available via streaming if you prefer that. But if you want to support the artist, buy a copy of the album. I'm sure his wife would be glad to get some of them out of the basement. So please consider doing that if you enjoy what you hear. So at this time, it's my great pleasure to introduce Alex Rosevich of the Scottish Roseviches. He didn't wear his Rosevich tartan today, but I'll turn it over to Alex, and I think you're going to love this show.
Hey, thank you very much for the very nice words, Michael. And yeah, we met at Frets and Refrains, and I plug again the Social Distance Cafe. It's just a wonderful group of people, and we just play songs for each other to help the pandemic go by and just have a good time. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and let's just get going. Well, I love wine, women and song. Wine took my liver and the women are long since gone. I'm sitting on my back porch swing. Me and my dog, we love to sing. Woohoo! Howling at the moon. Woohoo! Howling at the moon. Well, my dog was always running around, making every bitch and heat round town. So I took him to the vet and I got him a snip. That seemed to do the trick. Woohoo! Howling at the moon. Woohoo! Howling at the moon. Well, I got talking to the woman next door. She seemed so nice, I thought I'd try for more. She called her husband, he came over and then persuaded me not to try it again. Woohoo! Howling at the moon. woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Well, my dog went out late one night. A whole lot of barking, he got himself into a fight. He went out holding up his head, now his tail's between his legs. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Well, my dog went out late one night. A whole lot of barking, he got himself into a fight. He went out holding up his head, now his tail's between his legs. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Well, I love wine and women and song. The wine took my liver and the women are long since gone. Sitting on my back porch swing, me and that dog we love to sing. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. Woo-hoo, howling at the moon. And that's called Howling at the Moon, that's in case you didn't guess. And that's actually on the album, so if you like it, then this next song is also on the album, and is kind of my love song to. I'm a physicist by training. Still, I'm a recovering physicist. Galileo said, won't you look at the stars with me? See the moon and the planets. See what I see. See what I see. See what I see. Just look at the stars. I see the tide coming up. I've watched the tide going down, and I know the world is spinning round. I've seen the earth drag a cannonball. I've watched the earth make a feather fall, and I know it pulls them just the same. Galileo said, would you look at the stars with me? Watch the moon and the planets. See what I see. See what I see. See what I see. Just look at the stars. I've seen the stars in the Milky Way, moons of Jupiter so far away, and I know they do not revolve round us. So why should I believe your lies? I've seen the universe with my own eyes, and I have heard the music of the spheres. Galileo said, would you look at the stars with me? Watch the moon and the planets. See what I see. See what I see. See what I see. Just look at the stars. Galileo said, won't you look at the stars with me? Watch the moon and the planets. See what I see. See what I see. See what I see. Just look at the stars. And that was Galileo, one of my heroes. And I think we can all do with a little bit of extra truth and reality these days. And if you want real truth and reality, you can't go much better than Chuck Berry. It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. You could see the Pierre that truly loved the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. Well, they furnished an apartment with a two-room robot sale. The coolerero was jammed with TV dinners and ginger ale. But when Pierre found work, the little money coming worked out well. Selfies and the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. You never can tell. They had a hi-fi phone, oh boy, did they let that blast. 700 little records, all rock, rhythm, and jazz. But when the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. C'est la vie, said the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell, you never can tell. They bought a souped-up jet, it was a cherry red 53. Drove it down to Orleans to celebrate the anniversary. It was there that Pierre was married to the lovely mademoiselle. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. And the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. And I just hope maybe one or two people might have been doing the sort of John Travolta, Uma Thurman thing. I just love that little song. Only two chords. How easy can things get? Just two chords. It's not even three chords in the truth. Just two chords in the truth. That's real music right there. I need to change my tuning just a little bit. So hopefully it's not too long. course, if anyone's ever watched Martin Simpson, he can occupy about half a set just doing tuning. But on the other hand, his patter's probably a lot better than mine. Right. So this doing a concert like this, normally I would play some others, but this a few weeks ago. The Social Distance Café was going to do a love songs episode session, and I thought, hey, I should try to write a love song. So I wrote it, and then we were out at the Fine Arts that evening, and I couldn't make it. It was the one evening in our whole year that we managed to go to somewhere. Museum of Fine Arts in Boston finally opened up. So I wrote that song, and it's been sort of busting to get out ever since, so I thought I'd give it a chance tonight. You saw the sun, I felt the rain. You felt joy, all I knew was pain. You knew something inside of me I can't explain. No, holy moly, here comes love again. When I see your face, when I hear your laugh, inside your embrace, well, I'm a lucky guy. You saw the sun, I felt the rain. You felt joy, all I knew was pain. You knew something inside of me that I can't explain. No, holy moly, here comes love again. Now the world's brand new. Seems like we might fly, surrounded by your grace. Oh, I'm a lucky guy. You saw the sun, I felt the rain. You felt joy, and all I knew was pain. You knew something inside of me that I can't explain. No, holy moly, here comes love again. Shower us with your love, the bugs and birds and me, dancing in this place. Well, I'm a lucky guy. You saw the sun, I felt the rain. You felt joy, and all I knew was pain. You knew something inside of me that I can't explain. No, holy moly, here comes love again. No, holy moly, here comes love again. Holy moly, here comes love again. And I dedicate that to my wonderful wife, my beautiful wife, and Michael saw earlier that she also does my set decoration, my lighting, everything she does for me. So I am a lucky guy. So I'm going to give the voice a rest for a minute and try a little instrumental. Just want to be sure we're in tune. So I learned the first part of this. This is a song called Bolero. It has a traditional kind of Irish Celtic song, Lily Bolero. Some people might recognize it. If anyone who's old enough to have listened to the World Service on BBC Radio, this used to be the theme song for the BBC World Service. Now I'm really dating myself. The very first time I went to Frets and Refrains, which was that lovely camp that where so many of us have met, this was a tune that Richard Thompson was teaching, and it's a fairly short tune, so I added a whole bunch of stuff onto the end of it. So it starts with what Richard Thompson taught us, and it just goes on from there. So let's see what we can do here. So that was Lily Bolero with a whole bunch of stuff added onto the end of it. It's kind of a fun little tune. Just shut the tune. It's getting warmer down here. So I just wanted to introduce a special guest. I'm going to move over just a little bit so you can see him better. I'm going to let that down a little bit. This guy. This is a special guest for the evening. One of the paintings from my not only beautiful and lovely wife, but also highly talented wife. And she called this painting, and you can see it. I would move the camera up if I'd never get it back in the right position again. This painting she called Road Warrior. And if Starry Night can get a song, and Mona Lisa can get a song, Road Warrior can get a song. I have traveled many highways through sun and snow and driving rain, mountain tops and desert valleys. I never once complained. Well, I know I'm a little rusty, and I know I'm a little, but brother, you can trust me. You shine me up, watch me roll. I am road warrior. I am road warrior. Road warrior. I've heard the bullfrogs in the bayou and the loons across the lake, the elk up in Wyoming, whose bugle calls they make. Well, I know I'm a little road, and I know I'm a little old, but brother, you can trust me. Shine me up, watch me roll. I am road warrior. I am road warrior. Road warrior. Seen the sunrise in a cage and the twisters on the blade, the sunset on the bar. My wanderlust remains. Well, I know I'm a little rusty, and I know I'm a little, but brother, you can trust me. Shine me up, watch me roll. I am road warrior. I am road warrior. Road. Road warrior. Road warrior. Hope you liked it. Let's see. Okay. Now, more retuning. Sorry about this, but it was either retuning or getting a second guitar in, and I just it took us long enough to get this set up. As Michael's help getting the sound to be reasonable, I thought it would just be tempting fate to bring in another guitar. So just bear with me just for a few moments, please. But I will tell you a little bit about this next song, and it's a poem by John Betjeman, and it was Andrew Wilkins, who's going to be playing for you all in a month from now, brought it to my attention, or reminded me of it. I'd learned it at school, or I'd read it at school. Back in Scotland, and Sir John Betjeman, wonderful poet. If you don't know Sir John Betjeman, really recommend. And he was a man who liked to keep things kind of on the brief side. I think there's maybe 40 or 50 words in this little poem, but I love the poem, I love the sentiment, and I was inspired to try to write a wee tune for it. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I never play it like it's an open mic because it's so short that wait around all evening for a shot at an open mic. You go up there for 1.5 minutes or something. So this is called In a Bath Tea Shop. Bath is a town in England, not the one in Maine. And there's one word in here, inglenook. Some people don't know. An inglenook is a little cozy place beside a fireplace, usually. A little alcove. Let us not speak for the love we bear one another. Let us hold hands and look. She's such a very ordinary little woman. He's such a thumping crook. But both, for a moment, little lower than the angels in the tea shops, Inglenook. In the tea shops, Inglenook. In the tea shops, Inglenook. So that's In a Bath Tea Shop. That Sir John Betjeman, and again, if you feel so inspired, definitely check out his poetry. He was the poet laureate in Britain, I guess back in the 50s. I'm not really quite sure, but definitely check him out. Okay. So you've heard mention of frets and refrains quite a number of times, and a bunch of us go there and used to go there, hopefully go there again, and just many great, wonderful teachers, musicians, many of whom are our fellow campers, I hasten to say. Some wonderful musicians there, and one of the star musicians, of course, is Richard Thompson, and I thought since this is a Frets and Refrains inspired thing, I'd be ballsy enough for this. Said Red Moly to James, that's so fine. Girl could feel spit on man is such right. Said James to Red Moly, well my hat's off to you. Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. And I see you in the corner, as it seems, red hair and black, my favorite color schemes. Her on behind, and off to Bagatelle they ride. Said James to Red Moly, here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you now, it's a dangerous man. I fought with the lost since I was 17. Fought many land to get that Vincent machine. I'm 21 years, I might make 22. I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. But if fate should break my stride, I'll leave you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Moly, says Sergeant McCrae. They've taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Moly, he's dying their side. Got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. Said, I'll leave you my Vincent to ride. Says James, to Red Molly, well, my hat's off to you. Says James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world like a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Nortons and Greaveses and Triumphs just don't do. They don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. He reached for her hand, he gave her the keys, said I don't have any further use for these. I see angels on aerials and leather and chrome, riding down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died, and he left her his Vincent to ride. And for those that don't know, that's 52 Vincent Black Lightning by Richard Thompson. I got lost in one of the verses there, but hey, it's live radio. So one of our other teachers was Martin Simpson, and if you haven't heard Martin Simpson play, my goodness, give yourself a treat and check him out. He's just a superb musician, guitarist, an all-round lovely guy. So I'd really recommend. So this song is one that is by Jackson C. Frank, and Martin did a very nice arrangement of it. It's called Blues Run the Game. Catch a boat to England, maybe to Spain, wherever I have gone, wherever I've been and run, wherever I can live, these blues are all the same. Send out for whiskey, send out for gin, mean room service, meal room service, honey, me and room service, we're just living a life of sin. When I'm not drinking, you're on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, mama, when I'm not sleeping, you just know you'll catch me crying. Living is a gamble, and loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, wherever I've thrown those dice, wherever I have played the blues, run the game. Try another city, try another town, wherever I have been, wherever I've been and run, wherever I can hide these blues. Just follow me down. Maybe tomorrow, somewhere down the line, I'll wake up older, so much older, honey. I'll wake up older and I'll just quit all my trying. Catch a boat to England, maybe to Spain, wherever I have been, wherever I've been and run, wherever I can hide these blues, are all the same. Blues Run the Game by, it's a song by Jackson C. Frank, and arrangements by the wonderful Martin Simpson. And again, check out Martin Simpson. And there's a biography of Jackson C. Frank, and he really was a very tragic figure. I'm not going to go into it right here, right now, but very, very sad life the guy led. And but he's a wonderful musician and great songwriter. He just wish he'd had a little bit more luck in his life. We should all count our blessings, you know? Okay. So this, a couple more songs for you here. So this next one, one of mine, and it's about a little town in Scotland, but it could be a little town in a lot of different places. This town's been here so long, seen life, death, happiness and battles. Been through many ages, farms, fields, factories and cattle. Seen ups and downs, now it seems it's been beaten down. And it's a sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge of hope. In the days of farms and fields, they dammed the river, built a water mill, helped them grind the flour they used to have to grind by hand. Life improved, families grew, they flew on nature's wings. Now it's a sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge of hope. In the age of coal and steam, they built factories filled with crashing looms. They made the lace that graced the gracious homes of the great and the good. The river ran red and green and blue when the bolts of cloth were dyed. In that sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge of hope. There used to be a railway, it ran all the way to the coast, linked that little valley to the world that stretched beyond. someone decided it wasn't worth it, so they ripped out all the track from that sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge of hope. The maid had grown quiet. In the parks, needles, disaffected youth. High on the hillside, my parents lie. They look down into the valley and they see just a sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge of hope. A sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge of hope. A sad little town in the middle of nowhere, clinging to the edge. So that song's called Valley Town, and it's, in case you didn't guess, it's about the town I grew up in. So a couple more tunes for you, and got 2 more songs, and the next one is another instrumental, give the voice a rest. This is also on the album, if you're interested, called Bluefish Bagatelle. That was called Bluefish Bagatelle. So I've got one more tune to do for you. It's called a bagatelle because when I was playing piano when I was a little boy, and anybody who grew up playing piano will remember playing bagatelles, and I just always liked the word bagatelle. So when I wrote this little tune, I just thought, hey, I'll call it a bagatelle. And I wrote it when I was doing the recording of the album, and it's called Bluefish Studios up there. So Bluefish Bagatelle seemed appropriate. So this last song got its debut at, again, at Fresh and Refrains. We keep on talking about Fresh and Refrains here. The last time I was there, 2019, I played this at the open mic and had a lot of fun with it. And we'll see if you like it. So it's it's kind of a conceit, if you like. Those of you who are guitar players, and I guess most people on this thing probably are. Excuse me. It turns out that this tuning that is used in guitars sees us to add 9. Sorry. Also called sawmill tuning. Turns out it's banjo tuning. And when I discovered that, I thought, hey, I'll write a banjo song, but I don't have a banjo, so here we go. As I was walking late one summer's night, I saw a voice proclaim his sorry plight, and then I saw a solitary man playing on the banjo while he sang, and this he sang: banjo players are people too, if you prick as we bleed, just like you do. I used to have friends, 2 kids and a wife, a house and a car, was a wonderful life. But where are they now? Where did they go? They all disappeared when I took up the banjo. He turned to me with a wild-eyed stare. He seemed surprised to see me standing there. He shed a tear, then he trembled too. He said, my friend, I'll play my song for you. And so he sang: banjo players are people too, if you prick as we bleed, just like we do. I used to have friends, 2 kids and a wife, a house and a car, was a wonderful sight. Where are they now? What did they go? They all disappeared when I took up the banjo. Upon the ground, his empty head was laid. I threw some money in, and he exclaimed, at last my wife will see. I told her so. She said, you can't make money playing the banjo. But look, she's wrong. And banjo players are people too, if you prick as we bleed, just like you do. Where are they now? Where did they go? They all disappeared when I took up the banjo. I turned away and I left him standing there. His joyful face was lifted in the air. He said, dear friend, my blessings as you go. You gave me strength to keep on playing the banjo, and so he sang everyone. Banjo players are people too. If you prick as we bleed, just like you do. You used to have friends, 2 kids and a wife, a house and a car was a wonderful life. Where are they now? Where did they go? They all disappeared. When I took up the banjo, and that's Banjo Player. Hey, thanks to everyone. Thank you very, very much indeed. Really enjoyed playing for you all. And thank you very, very much to Michael Berman for arranging this and for arranging Social Distance Cafe. And please, if any of you folks out there are singers, players, poets, whatever, please come and join us. We're all a friendly bunch of folks, and we'd love to have you come and share whatever you got with us. So thank you very much and have a great evening. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Alex. Tremendous show. We got a lot of nice compliments in the chat. A lot of familiar names and beautiful set of music. So thank you so much. I know we appreciated it. Let's see. We got applause. Peter Rafel, Peter Golbitz, Jock, Jillian, Lynn Henderson, Marlene, Walt, Peter Harar, Gub Cooper.
Hey, so a bunch of old friends.
Yep.
To hear from you.
Yep.
Lovely. Thank you.
Eddie Carp.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah.
So yeah. So hey,
Wonderful.
Great job. So we'll go ahead and end the stream there. Thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you at open mic. And if not, maybe we'll see you Saturday, September 24th for Elsie Franklin and Andrew Wilkins. So
that's going to be a great show. And
yeah, thanks everybody.